Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. bullikid checking in, and on today's video we have a sponsor to the channel, so pretty excited about this one, boys. We got MaXPeedingRods here hooking us up with a brand new sponsorship. Check out the merch right over here. We're gonna pop this on, and I'm really excited to talk about this new merch line. And all right, I know I made the video not just for the hoodie. Let's take a look what they really brought us. Oh man, and they sent us this bad boy right over here. Check it out. This thing is so bad, it tried to escape from the box. So you guys better watch out. Ooh. Oh, we're rolling? Oh. All right, here we go. All right. Very awesome to get the hoodie from a sponsor. I always like rocking merch. This is amazing. We got MaXPeedingRods hooked up everywhere. MaXPeedingRods. You got the famous track right over here. You boys know what track this is. Here. Pretty cool merch right over here. But you guys didn't come here for the merch, you guys came here for the goods. And the goods today, we're talking about the GT3582 Turbo. That is the street performance at MaXPeedingRods. We're gonna talk about the structure, the pros, the cons, the benefits of it, the application, and why you should buy MaXPeedingRod product compared to other companies that are in the same segment. So stay tuned for the entire video. And right now, let's go ahead and unbox the Turbo. GoPro, stop recording. Oh my God, GoPro, stop recording.
GoPro, stop recording. Okay.
All right, let's do that little unboxing. And like I mentioned earlier, this Turbo tried to escape when it was getting shipped. And essentially what we got in here, we have MaXPeedingRods sticker that they sent out. In the box, you receive all the hardware, the gaskets for the turbo manifold, as well as the exhaust downpipe manifold here, installation instructions, and right over here we got the beast. So let's take this out, and this is a big boy right here. As you can see, MaXPeedingRods is now making custom covers with their emblems inside. They also are engraving their logo on some of the compressor housing here, which is pretty nice. There you go, you can see that on the compressor here as well. Now let's talk about this Turbo real quick. This is the GT3582 with a forged aluminum blade on the inside. As you can see, their signature gold series. And this has the anti-surge compressor right over here. In case you're making too much boost on your application, it's not going to slow down the turbo from spinning. It's actually going to vent that out here, so you do not get compressor surge. So this Turbo will get back with all the specifications on it in the studio. But as you can see, I'm really impressed by how everything is looking so far. You got a T3 flange right over here to connect to your turbo manifold. You do have a big 4-bolt exhaust downpipe housing, and man, the specs on this are amazing. Like I said, good for up to 600 horsepower. This Turbo, as you can see, has a oil feed with a restrictor built in on the top side. You see your oil drain on the bottom. This Turbo comes with coolant lines accessibility as well, so you can not only oil cool the turbo, but you can also water cool the turbo, which is the best of both worlds. Both flanges on the compressor and on the turbine have adjustable bolts, so you can rotate and clock the turbo any specific way you guys want to make it fit and work in your application. But like I said, the selling point of this Turbo right over here is the power capability of 600 horsepower. The aluminum blade, the casting, and all the materials used are all for high temperature, and the anti-surge compressor housing is a big selling point. All right, I'm not gonna lie. That turbo, the specs, that's pretty impressive. The anti-compressor surge housing just looks like menacing. It looks like it's gonna destroy your Mustang and domestic out on the street. So let's talk a little bit about the GT3582 right over here. Now this is MaXPeedingRods Street Turbocharger Anti-Surge GT3582, and then, like I said previously, it's a T3 flange on the hot side. It's water cooled and oil cooled. It has a billet compressor wheel, which again makes it more lightweight. It spools up faster, lasts longer, and compared to your cast wheels, it's a lot stronger, which is always good. You don't want your compressor wheel to be breaking off and possibly going into your engine to damage your internal components. Now, this turbocharger is rated up to 600 horsepower. Now let's talk about this turbo's AR numbers. The turbine side is a 0.63 AR spec, so it's a fairly decent, quickly spooling turbo. The compressor side is a little bit bigger. It's a 0.7 AR. Those are just some of the general specifications of the turbo. And compared to the street basic GT3582, the material used right over here on the housings are a little bit better to withstand more heat. For example, the standard one is the standard turbo housing temperature resistance is up to 700 degrees Celsius. This one right over here, using silicone molybdenum, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, is 150 degrees Celsius higher, which again, when you're racing this, when you're on the street or track, you definitely want higher temperatures for everything, because you guys know turbochargers create a lot of heat, intake air temperatures rise, and then not only you're losing power, but you're increasing the risk of detonation in your engine because of the temperature. The turbine wheel material is also a different alloy, which increases temperature resistance. And again, the turbine wheel itself, compared to the street basic version, is 100 degrees Celsius higher as well. So again, in summary, you got better components that withstand more heat. The forged aluminum blade will help the spool up time also because of the lightweight materials used. So all in all, depending on the application, you can't go wrong with either one, but if you just want the best bang for your buck, go with the street performance with the aluminum blade. Right now, if I'm looking at the pricing, this turbocharger that we got right in the bag, thank you MaXPeedingRods, is going for $489. Of course, we got you guys a promotion. Check out the link in the description. Use my promo code and get yourself a discount if you're interested in any parts like mentioned down below. Actually, you can use that promo code for anything on MaXPeedingRods. If you guys are not familiar with that brand, they have a lot of aftermarket support on your vehicles, from turbochargers to intercoolers to coilovers and a bunch of miscellaneous things on their website. So go check out their website. MaXPeedingRods, I can't say thank you enough for supporting bullikid, supporting the channel. We appreciate it. I appreciate it kindly. Thank you for the merch. I'll be sure to rock it and wear it. And again, thank you for the turbocharger you guys sent out. I'll be sure to put it into good abusive use. All right, well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see everyone on the next video. Peace.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the